11.1 independent events plus likelihood.
It's actually 11.3, but thank you. Very well done. Thank you, Mariah. Can somebody read the I can statement extremely loud? Josh, go.
I can determine likelihood and dependent events.
Good. So we're going to get to likelihood in a couple of seconds. I'm just going to do a brief summary on independent and dependent events. They are, as a lot of you wrote in your summary, they are opposites. Independent and dependent events are exact opposites. Independent events are events that impact or that do not impact each other. And dependent events are separate events that do impact each other or do impact other events. Okay? We did 3 examples. We talked about flipping a coin. We talked about buying gumballs out of a gumball machine. And we talked about drawing a king out of a deck of cards. Okay, in the first event, we flipped a coin twice. Does flipping a coin twice have any impact on each other?
No.
No, it doesn't matter. When you flip a coin, you have a 50-50 chance of getting a head or a tail, right?
Yeah.
If you flip it again, do you still have a 50-50 chance?
Yeah.
No matter what happens on the first flip, you still have a 50-50. If you go to the Eden Prairie Mall and you really want to get a gumball out of the gumball machine, a certain color, and you buy one and you didn't get the color you wanted, does that impact the probability of you getting the color you want on your next buy?
Yeah.
For sure it does, because we lost a gumball out of the gumball machine. Letter C here. How many cards are in a deck of cards?
52.
52. Everyone say 52.
52.
How many kings are in a deck of cards?
4.
4. So if you are going to draw from a deck of cards and your first draw is a king, if there are 4 kings and 52 total cards, you have a 4 to 52 chance of drawing a king, right?
Yeah.
If you do a second draw, what are the chances of drawing a king? Well, we drew 3, because now there's only 3 kings left. How many cards are left?
51.
51. So did this event right here impact this event right there?
Yes.
For sure. Mrs. Stagg, you're up. You guys worked on?
We are done. Now, my group, Mr. Pottinger, did everything in invisible ink. So that's why you can't see it up here. So I can only get answers from people who can read invisible ink, all right? So today, what was our main topic? What did we learn about? Raise your hand. Okay, good. Certainty, yes. We learned about certainty. And what does certainty mean? Who else can read invisible ink? Go ahead, Axel.
The likelihood that something will happen.
Okay, the likelihood that something will happen. Okay, and we learned 4 words to explain that likelihood. Anya, what's the first one? The first word.
Impossible.
Impossible. If something is impossible, what is the chance? And this is a little bit harder to read. I don't know, even if you can read invisible ink, this one's a little bit light. What's the chance?
0% chance.
0% chance that it's going to happen. What's our next possibility?
Unlikely.
Unlikely. If it's unlikely, what's the possibility of it happening? Go ahead. Unlikely. So probably not going to happen.
20%.
Somewhere around 20% chance. We're just guessing on that one. Could be 10%, could be 1%. What's the next vocabulary word? Likely. And what's the possibility of something is likely? A very big chance, like 80 or 90% chance. And the last one is certain. And if something is certain, what's the possibility that it's going to happen? 100% chance. So, do we have time for an example?
Sure.
You will breathe today. What's the possibility? Kennedy?
Certain.
Certain. Certain that you're going to breathe. We are really hoping that you're going to breathe today. Okay. You will grow another foot today. Where are we at? Yep. Impossible. So you don't think that we're going to figure that out today. Wait, another foot. Okay. What's the chance that you'll get a really good grade on the next test you take. Yep. Likely? Get a good grade. And give me something that is probably unlikely today. Your idea.
A meteorite will fall from the sky.
Okay, a meteorite. Perfect.
All right, you good?
The